Okay, that was refreshing. I think this is a good time. I do this every few weeks or so, but I want to say another shout out and a thank you to my wonderful, talented artist friend Matt Olson, who does all of my beautiful thumbnails and title card artwork featuring Wink for my channel. Really gives the channel a unique character, and I love it. If you want to see more of Matt's work, please check out his DeviantArt page, which is linked below. And also, you can go to my Facebook page, the sfreviews.net Facebook page, because there is a gallery there of all the thumbnails that he's done for me, so you can see better quality versions of them. So thank you, Matt. You're amazing. All right, this is a very intriguing looking book. It's called Jala's Mask. The authors are Mike and Rachel Grinty. And let's see what this is all about. Let's see. For 200 years, the people of the 5 and 1 Islands have survived by raiding the mainland, but by shaping the reefs around their islands into magical ships, they can cross the great ocean, take what they want, and disappear where no normal ship can follow. When Jala meets King Azi of the 5 and 1, she forgets everything her family told her to do. She was supposed to be meek and charming. She wasn't supposed to be herself, and she wasn't supposed to fall for him. When the king defies his family and proposes to her, Jala finds herself the island's new queen. Now she's cut off from her family and despised by the king's advisors. Even her feelings for Azi, that seemed so clear when they were alone, are anything but clear amid the politics of the island's ruling families. On the second night after Jala's wedding, the islands are invaded by ships arriving on a tide of magical fog. One of the islands is left in ruin. Others haven't been heard from, and there might be more invaders on the way. If Jala can convince the noble families to work together, they might stand a chance. But she must choose between her family, her love for Azi, and saving her people. So this is called Jala's Mask. It is out November 4th from Pyre. The authors are Mike and Rachel Grinty. Looks very exciting. Okay, you can't see the cover very well from here, but it's an ARC. And it's for the latest in this series of Discworld sort of reference guides. That I've seen them here on Mailbag Monday before. There's like the Science of Discworld, etc., etc., the Lore of Discworld, or whatever it's called. Well, this is called The Globe, and it is the Science of Discworld Book 2 in this series. So it says, in the second entry in Terry Pratchett's Science of Discworld miniseries, the wizards must grapple with the nature of good and evil on Round World, aka Earth. So actually, I say these reference books, but what it is, it's a combination of storytelling, fiction, along with some kind of encyclopedic lore into the series as well. So the Wizards of Unseen University unwittingly created Round World, Earth, and our universe. At the time, they were so concerned with the rules of this new universe that they overlooked its inhabitants completely. Now they have finally noticed humanity, and humanity has company, a group of elves who very much want to take over the planet. In The Globe, Pratchett and his acclaimed co-authors, Ian Stewart and Jack Cohen, weave the history of the human mind, culture, language, art, and science into the wizard's story about good and evil, exploring human history as it is rewritten over and over. In the end, a fascinating and brilliantly original view of the world we live in. So here it is. This arrives... this is January 20th, so we're quite a bit ahead on this one. So something to look forward to in the new year if you're a Discworld fan. The Globe, the Science of Discworld II. Well, I'm very happy to see this. This is a new edition from Nightshade Books of the line of Polity. They've been re-releasing, or actually issuing for the first time in the States, a lot of Neil Asher's science fiction novels that, if you're watching from the UK, you're a UK fan, it might surprise you to know that Neil Asher hasn't really left a footprint here very much in the States yet. He hasn't had that much of an impact, although I know he's very, very popular in the UK, but Nightshade is looking to correct that, and they are reissuing, or they're issuing, shall we say, as many of his back catalog as they can get the rights to. And they're using the UK covers, which is really pretty as well. So this is The Line of Polity, and this is the second Agent Cormac novel following Gridlinked, which came out here in the States from Tor Books. So, yeah, the Asher reprints continue, so it's a chance for American readers to discover him. All right, well, this is interesting. This is Drew Karpyshyn's The Scorched Earth. It is the second book in his series that began with Children of Fire. And this is from Del Rey, and Children of Fire actually came out in hardcover, but it looks like Del Rey has decided to just go straight to trade paperback with this this release. But anyway, yeah, this is The Children of Fire, 4 mortals touched by the power of chaos. Each embody one aspect of a fallen and banished immortal champion. Keegan the wizard, Scythe the warrior, Cassandra the prophet, Valar the king. Grown to adulthood, the children are in search of the ancient talismans that can stop the return of Daimron the Slayer, ancient enemy of the old gods. But in acquiring Daimron's ring, they unleashed a flood of chaos magic on the land, leaving death, destruction, and a vengeful queen in their wake. Sounds pretty cliche, I know. Could be good storytelling, though. And Drew Karpyshyn has written a lot of media tie-in novels, you know, in some various series, like, you know, Star Wars books, some Mass Effect books, that kind of thing. But this is his first original fantasy series. Book 2 out in trade paperback from Del Rey, The Scorched Earth. Yeah, guys, still more to come. Hang on. What's this here? And, oh, okay. Well, you saw me do the arc for this one a few weeks back, so here we are. Soda Pop Soldier by Nick Cole. This is from Harper Voyager. This looks to be the completed edition. So this is a video game-themed story. And if I can just unfold the cell sheet. There it is. Okay, Soda Pop Soldier envisions a world where millions watch and compete regularly on Mamorpagas, massive multiplayer online role-playing games, blah, blah, blah. These games are the venue of choice for everything from a lucrative career as a gamer to an illicit black market. Life is a shattered shell of what it once was, as the rich and prosperous have literally moved upwards right into outer space, leaving a once thriving metropolis like New York City a dilapidated slum populated by those who can't afford to be elsewhere. I just think, if New York City is like the most affordable place there is, that's a bad sign. A talented gamer Perfect Question is caught in the crossfire between the virtual world and the real one, and he can't decide which is a worse place to be. So, here we go. Game-themed SF from Nick Cole. Soda Pop Soldier is out from Harper Voyager right now. All right, everyone. Here's an intriguing-looking arc. It is for a book called Of Bone and Thunder. The author is Chris Evans. Okay, so this comes out October 14th, channeling the turbulent period of the Vietnam War and its ruthless pitting of ideologies, cultures, generations, and races against each other. Military historian and acclaimed fantasy writer Chris Evans takes a daring new approach to the traditional world of sword and sorcery by thrusting it into a maelstrom of racial animus, drug use, rebellion, and a growing war that seems at once unwinnable with no end in sight. So, haha, Joe Abercrombie, take that. You're not the most cynical guy out there writing fantasy. In this thrilling epic, right and wrong, country and honor, freedom and sacrifice are all put to the ultimate test in the heart of a dark, bloody, otherworldly jungle. In this strange new world, deep among the shadows under a triple canopy jungle and plagued by dangers real and imagined, soldiers strive to fulfill a mission they don't understand and are ill-equipped to carry out. And high above them, the heavy rush of wings slashing through the humid air herald a coming wave of death and destruction and just possibly salvation. Well, sucks to be those guys. Okay, well anyway, here we are. This comes out in October. This is Of Bone and Thunder by Chris Evans. Okay, well you just saw me showcase the paperback version of the previous Change novel by S.M. Sterling. So here's the new one, The Golden Princess. Coming out in September. Rock Books brings you The Golden Princess. The novel begins an all-new story arc in the fascinating tale of the Mackenzie clan that focuses on the next generation of people who find themselves forced to adapt to a world without technology after a mysterious event known as the Change eradicated most of the human race. So we're now at least, I guess, three generations into the series now. But this is a new hardcover out September the 2nd from Rock, and it is The Golden Princess. So if you're a fan of this series, you'll be looking forward to this for sure. All right, everyone, can you believe it? The final package, the final one. Okay, wow, and to me, this is probably the most exciting. Smaller than I was expecting, but this is it. The new novel, or the newest novel by Haruki Murakami, colorless Sukuru Tazaki, and his Years of Pilgrimage. This came out in Japan about a year or so ago, blew through like 1 million copies in its first week. I love Murakami. He, for a literary writer, his stories are at once, they're so accessible and real, and yet at the same time, they're just so magical. And he just has this gift for, beautiful, profound insights into, just what it's like to be a human being trying to make your way through this world. But he does it with a lot of wit and a lot of clarity and with no pretentiousness at all. So I'm very, very excited to see this. And you probably can't tell here on camera, but this is an interesting little jacket design. This is actually kind of see-through cellophane here, and then you lift up, and then it's actually, you know, you get the design printed on the actual book itself. So that's neat. That's really beautiful. So I'll be fast-tracking this one for sure. Colorless Tsukuru Tazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage, Haruki Murakami. Hooray. You know, gang, that would have been, any one of those weeks would have been an amazing haul and a fantastic episode. To put them both together like this, this was just so epic. So many amazing books from so many amazing writers. We have new novels by well-established, beloved authors. We have books from new talents that look really, really intriguing. There's literally something here for absolutely everyone. Please fire up those comments. Let me know which of any of the books in this episode excite you the most. Quite a few of them excite me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for the ongoing channel support. We're up over 700 subs now. Let's blast it all the way to 1,000 to see how fast that can happen. Really exciting. So like, share, and sub with all of your SFF reading friends on social media. And until I see you next time, happy reading!